Happy Pride Month, my friends.
Happy Pride Month to you.
Thank you so much. I'm dying to know how the Dubrow family is getting down this Pride Month. I know you guys are doing the most, right?
Yeah, well, the kids are so great at being open about who they are and telling their stories when they're ready to. So yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yes. And Heather, I got to tell you, it's always such a breath of fresh air whenever I see you talking about them, celebrating them, just having your dinners together. Like, you can tell not only, of course, you love them so much, but they love you. They feel so comfortable with you, like they can be themselves. And I have to tell you, I know that's one of the main reasons you came back to OC in the first place, is you wanted to show this family, and especially with it being Pride Month, thank you for what you're doing, because I think you're opening a lot of minds out there.
You know what? I really appreciate you highlighting that, because Vicky Gunvalson was giving an interview the other day. I don't really get this. She and I always get along so great, and I always say nice things about her. Whenever she gives an interview, she says something unkind. And there was a lot of why does she come back to the show? She needs attention, because it's not for the money, obviously, and this and the other thing. And it was well, if you listen to any of my interviews, you'd know that with this amazing platform, I am hoping to start conversations in other people's families. And you know what, Ricky? I feel like we've done maybe the beginnings of a good job with that, and to keep showing what our normal family looks like and hopefully help other families. That, to me, that's the goal.
We're going from this loving dynamic, the Dubrow family, you guys are solid, you're full of love. But then Heather, then you go to your OC fam. And as we know, this is just chaos. You and Taylor are just now starting to get to know each other. She's trying to get you onto this movie. And as we know, things somehow go south at some point. Is there anything you could kind of tease us as to what's coming up between you and Taylor?
Yeah. Well, Andy calls it the new Malibu country. So there's that. I'm curious to see how the rest of it shakes out, because there's some question marks about who she told what and what was said about me and my career.
We know things are going to get even crazier, but hopefully when it comes down to this little stuff, that this can be moved past. You know what I mean?
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. We're manifesting. Well, hey, listen, not only Taylor, girl, we know we're going to get into it with Tamra. We're going to get into it with Shannon.
I don't have time for a fake friendship. Very interesting, though, that Shannon wants to say I have fake friendships, when Shannon and Tamra, the moment Tamra left the show, they didn't talk for 2.5 years. But now, the earth and the moon and the sun are in alignment, in a perfect moment for them to come back and be best friends again. So if Tamra hadn't come back to the show, would that have happened? Let's talk about fake friends. Whenever I see Shannon out in the world, we have the best time. We hang out, we'll see each other, we'll laugh, we'll share a drink together, whatever it is. And then in the interviews, it's a whole different ball of wax. She was talking about, there was that moment on the boat when Jen was talking about her adopted son, and Shannon interrupted her and said, "Oh, is that John's son on the boat?" And it was widely considered very, rude.
Right.
And unkind for her to do that. And she was giving an interview last week, and they were asking her about it. And out of nowhere, she goes, "Well, let's be honest. If it was Heather and Terry was in the water," I'm like, how did I get pulled into this? I'm not even a part of this story. Leave me alone. I did try to speak up about it, but it didn't go well.